Hello guys and welcome to my channel. People were asking me to make an update video on gold and silver because things are happening in the charts, so I'm doing this. Remember, this is just for fun. I'm not your financial advisor. Let's look at the weekly chart. This is a long-term chart on gold, and as you can see, we have formed a beautiful cup and probably handle cup, and this might be a cup and handle formation, which is bullish, so we can expect gold to break up anytime soon in the future. So that's the reason why I'm basically bullish on gold. Okay, now let's look at this is still the weekly chart, but let's have a little closer look on the weekly chart on gold. So this is gold and the weekly chart. We see this beautiful strong green candle that has just been formed, and we need to wait till the end of the week to see how strong this is, but this looks very nice. Let's look at the daily chart on gold, and when we look at the daily chart, this is the daily chart on gold. This is very beautiful. I have already shared with you when we were down in this falling wedge. I noticed it was a falling wedge, which is a bullish formation, and I said we are going to break up out of this falling wedge, which we did with a nice strong green candle. We break above, and then I said we are on our way to our next resistance, and my price target was 1775, which was hit. In fact, we came to 1780-ish level, and then we fell back as I predicted. First time we were going to fall back, and we spent some time here. I have very good trading strategy for this sideways movement. I will share with you in one video maybe in the future. This is a strategy that I don't think anyone uses, or I have never heard of anyone that is using this. People are usually afraid of trading, and they are right. You need to be careful when trading in a sideways movement, but when you know what you're doing, you can still make money there. And what happened right now, I said in my video, because this was a falling wedge in this, and this is a technical analysis, and this is this falling wedge is a valid formation, and I said we were going to go back to the top of this falling wedge, which is 1795, and today that's what happened. Exactly as I predicted, we hit 1795. At present, we are a little bit down. We are at 1792. So what we did was breaking above this level of resistance. This was a resistance, an area of resistance, and we broke above that. That's a very good sign. So what can we expect? What is going to happen next to gold? Now I think I can remove this falling wedge. We don't need it anymore. It has played out very well, very nicely. We hit the target, so we are right here as predicted. Now let me predict something else. If we look at this structure, let me show you. We can clearly, I think we can clearly see head and shoulder pattern. Here's the shoulder, here's the head, and here's the shoulder. So this is a reverse head and shoulder pattern, which is bullish. Now I do the next area of resistance. I think this is an area of resistance. We can go back to here, but that's enough for now. So that's actually 1803 and 1810. Between 1803 and 1810. But because this is a reverse head and shoulder pattern, yeah, okay, not the most beautiful one, but I think it's valid. So let's look at the price target. Let me measure this pattern, because we can have a price target here. Okay, let's say this is the neckline, and we are going from the neckline to the bottom, not counting the wick. So good. Now let me put it on the neckline, and as you can see, we are at around the price target is at around this area of resistance, the top of the area of resistance, 1810. Actually it's, for me it's 1814, but let's say for safety reasons our next price target is 1810. We may hit that in the near future, and then because this is an area of resistance, we might get there and fall back to this, but this area is going to be support. Now if we fall back down under this support, that's a bad sign. That says that we are going to fall further down. So when we open long trades here, what we do is put the stop loss under this area of support right now, so under 1775, because I think we are going to come to this area, and in fact 1810 is a valid price target. And I think, as I already shared with you, this is a bottom and this is another bottom. This could be a big double bottom, a big W pattern, and it's going to be valid once we come above 1830. So then when we break through this area of resistance, the next price target could be 1830. Once we break above that, I will share my longer term price target, but we need to get to this area. Okay, so that's gold. As I shared with you, I was bullish on gold. I'm still bullish on gold. Let's see how this all plays out. Let's look at silver. Let me go to the silver chart and see what's happening there. And let me start out with the weekly chart and share with you why I'm bullish on silver also. So here's the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, you can see that we have formed here a triangle pattern which was bullish. Everyone thought that we were going to break up, but we broke down out of this triangle pattern, and we broke down, and as it is usually the case, we usually come down to the bottom, which is this area. This was an area of support. We came a little bit further down, but we almost immediately came back above it. So we are right now, we are above it. And what I think is that actually, and this is a nice green candle here, actually we are on our way back to this area, to $30 level, and then probably we are going to go to $35, but we will see. I will share that with you when we get to that area. So that's the weekly chart. We need to break above this falling trend line, which I think we will do sooner or later. On the weekly chart, 24, above 24 we have the 20 EMA, which is going to be resistance. So on the weekly, what I can see is probably we are on our way to touch $24 level. Let's look at the daily chart on silver. Okay, so there's the daily chart on silver, and yeah, we had this triangle pattern, was bearish, we broke down, we came back above it, and then I turned bullish on silver, and this was actually also a falling area of resistance, but now I think I can delete it. We don't need it anymore. And if we consider this, okay, let me just put this to to the neckline. Let's say this is the neckline. Then we can say that this could be also a reverse head, and this is the head, this is the shoulder, and this is the shoulder, reverse head and shoulder pattern. We can measure this. We can have a price target. Let me measure this head and shoulder pattern from the neckline all the way to the top. Okay, something like that. Okay, and let me put it on the neckline, and as you can see, this is our next area of resistance. Yeah, I drew it there. From 23.800 up to 24.27-ish area. And so the next price target is actually 23.9. Yeah. On the weekly I said 24, so I think we are on our way to 24, 23.9, 24. So this is what I expect silver to do, to go to this area of resistance, touch this area, go into this area, probably to 24. We are going to 24. We could go up to 24.2. If we break through this area for the first time, that's very bullish on silver. I don't think we will do that. We will probably get in and then fall back and get back again, and maybe break through when we attack it the second time. But this looks very nice, a nice structure to me. I'm bullish on silver unless we fall down below this area of support. This is supposed to be area of support. 22.2 is the area of support, which means when we are bullish on silver, open long positions, we could put our stop loss under this area, so under $22 level. Okay, so that's silver, and yeah, have fun and see you next time.